So today we're working with the energy of Scorpio season, the element of water. Scorpio season says, let's go deep. Let's go deep into your psyche, deep into your being. Let's go deeper into who you are, what shapes who you are, what shapes how you show up in the world, what shapes how you see the world. Let's dive into the muck, the sticky points, the points of yourself that you don't really let the world see. And so we're going to be working into the hips, into the pelvis, into the groin. We're going to be working and stirring whatever feels stuck or crunchy or tight or heavy around this area of the body. We tend to hold a lot in our hips. We tend to hold a lot around this. This just tends to be where we tighten and protect ourselves. And so here we're just going to be loosening it up, seeing what stirs, seeing what bubbles. But my invitation for you is just to be here, to be on the journey, to be in the practice, to be in the moment, and trust that whatever bubbles for you is meant to bubble. Although Scorpio season invites us into the depth, we're not digging, we're not trying to get anywhere, we're not trying to figure anything out. We're just allowing things to rise, to surface, to move. That's all you're doing. So we're going to start lying on the ground in butterfly pose. Soles of feet are going to come together, knees come nice and wide. Let your body land on the ground. Take any wiggles, any movements, any adjustments, and then just see where you want to be. If you need anything underneath the hips, underneath the thighs, or underneath the knees, grab it. Place it where you need it to be. Then close the eyes, let your shoulders drop, place your hands wherever you want them to be. For me, it feels nice to place it over my hip bones, the front of my pelvis, but if that doesn't feel nice for you, go somewhere else. Soften through your jaw. Give it a wiggle, really release that part of you. Soften through the legs, through the bum cheeks, through the tummy, through the shoulders, through the face. Close the eyes if you haven't already. And just start to find a few cycles of breath. Wherever your mind is today, see if you can come to your breath, come to just breathing in and out. Come into a place of presence, a place of witnessing yourself in your fullness, in your depth, in all that is in this moment, without reaching for anything. You don't need to be anything other than what you are. With every inhale, see if you can breathe just a touch deeper, sending it a little lower into the tummy. Every exhale, see if you can let your body drop a little deeper, a little heavier against that pull of gravity. And just for a moment, see if you can drop into the rhythm, the cycles, the waves of breath. If your mind starts to pull you off, if you start to drift or wander, come back to your breath. You're here. Let everything drop. Arriving fully in this moment, fully in this space. Come back. Take a full breath in. Let it go out your mouth. When you're ready, start to bring the knees together. You can use your hands to help you do that. Walk your feet a little wider than your hips. Then let your knees fall into one another. Just let the hips kind of settle. You can take a little movement if you want to, maybe a little lift of the hips and then land them back down. See how it feels. If you do notice anything sticky or anything crunchy, then just see if you can meet that with some kindness, with some compassion, meeting your body with kindness and compassion. We have so many expectations over what our body should or shouldn't do, or should or shouldn't be. And can we start to challenge that and just see that this body is here in our service, our vessel for this life, this experience. And yes, there are so many things it could be and so many things we wish were different. But can we honor and respect that it is here for us, purely, truly, only to be in service to you? And can we meet that with kindness? Can we meet that with gratitude? Take a full breath in and out. Start to bring your knees into your chest. Take your hands on the backs of the thighs. You're going to take a few rocks up and down the spine, as many rocks as you like, as many rocks as you need, to eventually swing the legs round or come over the legs and find your way into a downward facing dog. Bum lift straight up to the sky. Heels drop down to the ground, but they don't have to touch. And there's a soft bend in your knees to start with. Maybe you wiggle into your shape, taking a few sways side to side, bending through the knees, stretching through the side of your body. Maybe not. See how it feels. Couple of deep breaths. Let out a sigh, an audible sigh. Bring the feet together. Tuck your chin. Inhale, begin to ripple forwards into a high plank. Round through the spine as you roll. On your exhale, bend the knees, gaze forwards, pull it all the way back, downward dog. Inhale, tuck the chin, ripple forwards, take it into high plank. Exhale, pull it all the way back. Inhale, ripple round, take it forwards, high plank. Exhale, pull it back. Press through left toes. Inhale, right to the sky, lift it up. Exhale, take right knee to right elbow, take it wide. Keep the foot lifted. Inhale, pull it across to your left elbow. Exhale, take it back to your right. Inhale, pull it across to the left, just the leg moves. Exhale, back to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right, take it wide, then step the foot on the outside edge of your hand. Nice, active lizard lunge. So if you need something under the hands to give yourself height, grab it. If not, you're going to come up onto your fingertips. Your right knee squeezes in towards your arm. You press back through that left heel, but pick up the quad, the thigh. Then pull your heart forwards as you squeeze your shoulders back towards your hips. It's an active lizard lunge. The legs are active. We pull everything into the pelvis, into the hips, as much as we press back through that left heel. We're moving the body in two directions. Take an inhale. On your exhale, start to drop your forehead towards the ground as you bend your elbows. Doesn't have to touch. Inhale, pick it back up and lift your chest. Then exhale, lower it down. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, pause there. Inhale, come out at the hip slightly, step it into high plank. Exhale, option to drop your knees as you take your first lower down. Inhale to your back bend, untuck your toes. Exhale, pull it up and back into your downward facing dog. Adjust, move, wiggle, shake, sigh, whatever you need. Give yourself space, give yourself a moment. Breathe. Feet come together, tuck the chin, inhale, ripple into high plank. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze forwards, pull it all the way back. Inhale, round forwards, press up through the pecs, through the shoulders, through the chest. On your exhale, pull it back. Last one, inhale, ripple round, take it forwards. Exhale, pull it back, press through right toes, inhale, left to the sky. Exhale, take left knee to left elbow wide. On your inhale, pull it across to the right, just the leg moves. Exhale, take it to the left. Inhale, across to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale across to the right. Exhale to the left, step the foot outside edge of the hand. Active lizard lunge, so squeeze your left knee in towards the arm. Press back through right heel as you drop through the hips. Lift your heart, lift your chest, shoulders draw back, belly zips up for support. Breathe. Relax your jaw. Deep breath. Take an inhale. Exhale, start to drop your head down towards the ground. Doesn't have to touch. Inhale, pick it back up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, come out of the hips just slightly. Inhale, step it into high plank. Exhale, take a lower option to drop your knees as you bring your chest to the ground. Inhale, untuck your toes, lift your heart, shoulders roll back. Exhale, take it back and up into your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath there. Let it go. Soften where you can soften, lift where you can lift. Length down your spine. That's your priority, that's your main intention. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, gaze forwards. Exhale, walk hop or step to the top of the mat. Inhale, come up halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, fold, gentle lift of lower belly. Inhale, arms to the sky, stand up, take it high. Exhale, bring hands down into heart center, elbows wide. Inhale, arms to the sky, stand up. Exhale, begin to fold, softness in your knees, bring it forwards. Inhale, come up halfway, lift the back of your head. Exhale, place your hands on the mat. Inhale, step it back, high plank. Exhale, take a lower down. Inhale to your back bend, lift your heart, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, take it back and up into your downward facing dog. Take a breath. Let it go. We're going to build into a ladder flow. Inhale, take right toes up to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, step the foot outside edge of your hand. Come up onto your fingertips. Squeeze your left bum cheek. Inhale, bend into your elbow, sink down into your hips. Lift the chest at the end, your jaguar. Exhale, bum to the sky, right leg towards straight. Inhale, come down into hips, bend through the elbows, lift through the chest. Exhale, take it up and back, down, pyramid pose. Inhale, take it down into your hips. Exhale, bum to the sky, we lift, pause there. Inhale, pull your heart forwards, lift through your chest. Exhale, walk your way round to long edge of the mat. Toes turn in, heels turn out. We inhale up halfway. Exhale, pull from lower belly as you fold in towards your legs. Let your head go, sit bones lift as you tilt your pelvis forwards. So you root down through your heels. Then as you tilt your pelvis forwards, we start to pull up the back of the legs. Imagine those little notches on your sit bones are what's pulling and lifting up your hamstrings. Inhale, come up halfway, lift your chest. On your exhale, we'll find a skandasana. We're going to bend into right knee, bum towards the heel. Heel can lift off the ground. Your left toes lift when you get there. Sit up. Hands can stay on the ground, but you're lifting your chest, or hands can come to your heart. We'll take an inhale. Find your exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, take hands around the right foot, start to pivot to the front. From here, inhale, left toes to the sky, standing split. Drop your head, let it go, and then squeeze and lift from your left bum cheek to your big toe. Inhale, come up halfway, shoulders lift, hollow your middle, so pick up your lower belly. On your exhale, squeeze your left knee forwards and towards your left shoulder. Pick it up as high as you can, squeeze it as far forwards as you can. Imagine you're going to tap the back of your left shoulder with your knee. It should be talking to you, so let it talk, then breathe. Try not to lean to the right, the temptation is there. Inhale, stretch the toes back. Exhale, land it at the back of the mat. High lunge. Inhale, arms to the sky. Reach it up. Send it high. Exhale, take both hands down to the mat. Inhale into high plank. Step it back. Exhale, take a lower option to drop your knees as you bring it to the earth. Inhale to your back bend and tuck your toes. Exhale, take it up and back into your downward facing dog. Deep breath. Let it go. Inhale, left toes to the sky. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, step the foot outside edge of the hand. Those jaguars come up to fingers. Inhale, bend into elbow, sink through your hips. Exhale, bum to the sky, lift it up. Inhale, come down into hips, right bum cheek lifts. Exhale, bum to the sky, reach it high. Inhale, come forwards, down into hips. Exhale, bum to the sky, we'll pause. Press through left foot as you inhale, lift your heart, lift your chest. Exhale, walk to the long edge of the mat. Inhale, come up halfway, press through your feet as you rise. Exhale, fold down in towards your thighs. Let your head go. Relax your shoulders. Try not to lean back into the heels, but root down through them. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bend into left knee, send the bum towards the heel, skandasana, right toes lift when you get there. Sit up. You can pick hands up to heart or keep them on the earth. Choice is yours. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands around the left foot, start to pivot. Inhale, right toes to the sky, standing splits. Exhale, fold. Breathe. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, squeeze, let right knee towards left shoulder, right shoulder, wide, out to the side, lift it as high as you can. So one of my favorite yoga teachers called this the dog peeing on a fire hydrant. So think about lifting your knee nice and high, nice and wide, then lift it up. Inhale, stretch your toes back. Exhale, land it at the back of the mat. Inhale, arms to the sky, reach it up, send it high. Exhale, take both hands down to the earth. Inhale, step it into high plank. Exhale, take a lower down. Inhale to your back bend, heart lift, shoulders roll back. Exhale, take it up and back into downward facing dog. Let your head drop, take a moment. Check in, see what's there as it is without needing it to be anything. Inhale, right toes lift. We're going to keep building. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, step it wide. Inhale into your jaguar, bend the elbow, sink it low. Exhale, bum to the sky. Inhale, come down into hips. Exhale, bum to the sky. This time we pause here. Inhale, lift shoulders, lift chest. Exhale, walk it to the long edge of the mat. Inhale, come up halfway, lift your gaze. We're going to go straight into Skandasana, bum to heel, sink it low. Right heel, left toes lift, top of the mat. Inhale, pick hands up or just sit up. Exhale, take your hands around your right foot. Don't think about it too much. Inhale, left toes to the sky. We take a standing split. Exhale, tuck your chin, let your head drop. Breathe. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, squeeze left knee to left shoulder wide, out to the side. Lift it high, take a breath. Try not to lean over to the right. Lift your tummy. Inhale, stretch the toes back. Exhale, land it back at the mat, heel to the ground. Inhale, warrior two, arms nice and wide. Reach fingertip to fingertip. Bend into your front knee, then soften across your shoulders. Breathe. Let it go. Flip front palm. Inhale, reverse. Right arm to the sky, left hand down your thigh, wrap it around your lower back. Keep the bend in the knee as you reach back through right fingertips. Take an inhale. Exhale, both hands come down to the mat. Inhale, step it into high plank. Exhale, take a lower option to drop your knees as you bring it down. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Deep breath. Inhale, left toes lift. Exhale, step it outside edge of the hand, maybe help it there. Jaguar, inhale, come down into your hips. Exhale, bum to the sky, send it up. Inhale, come down into hips, lift right bum cheek as you do. Exhale, send it high. This time we pause. Inhale, lift shoulders, lift chest. Exhale, walk to long edge of the mat. Inhale, come up halfway. We're keeping it moving. Exhale, bum to heel, left foot, top of the mat. Don't think about it too much. Inhale, hands to heart or just sit up. Exhale, take hands around the left foot, start to pivot. Inhale, right toes to the sky, standing splits. Exhale, let your chin drop, take a breath there. Inhale with your head. We're letting it stir, we're letting it move. We're with the rhythm of the breath, the flow, the movement. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, squeeze right knee in towards the shoulder, wide out to the side. Lift it up, say hello, take a breath. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, land it back of the mat, heel to the ground this time, warrior two. Inhale, arms wide. Reach fingertip to fingertip, adjust. So your hips open to the long edge of the mat. Your chest and your shoulders open to long edge of the mat. Then you reach and take the gaze forwards. You're there. You breathe. You soften in. Take a moment. Settle. Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse, left arm to the sky, right hand over down your thigh, wrap it round your lower back, take it, inhale. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Inhale, step it into high plank. Exhale, take a lower option to drop your knees as you bring it down. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, your downward facing dog. Take a moment, take a breath. Check in. Enjoy some stillness for this last breath. Inhale, right toes lift. Exhale, step it outside edge of the hand, maybe help it there. One jaguar, inhale, come down into your hips. Exhale, bum to the sky, lift, pause. Inhale, lift the shoulders, lift the chest. Exhale, walk to long edge of the mat. Keep moving with your breath, don't think about it. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bend into right knee, Skandasana, top of your mat. Inhale, sit up, maybe hands to heart, maybe you just lift your chest. Exhale, hands come around the right foot, we pivot. Inhale, left toes to the sky, standing splits. Exhale, tuck your chin, let it go. Take a breath, enjoy a moment to pause. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, squeeze left knee into shoulder, I said a moment. Take it forward, take a breath. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, step the toes back of the mat, heel to the ground. Inhale, warrior two, arms wide. Reach fingertip to fingertip, soften across your shoulders. Shoulders over hips, hips sink down, front knee bends. Think about this long line down the center of your body. Then interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, pull the shoulders back in together. Exhale, fold on the inside edge of your right leg. Tuck the chin, drop the shoulder, drop the head, and pull your right bum cheek back. You're there, you breathe, you settle. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, place the hands around the right foot, pick up the back heel. Inhale, step it into high plank. Exhale, find a lower option to drop your knees as you bring it down. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, your downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale, left toes lift. Exhale, step the foot to the outside edge of the hand. One jaguar, inhale down into your hips. Exhale, bum to the sky, send it up. Pause there, inhale, lift shoulders, lift chest, lift tummy. Exhale, walk to long edge of the mat. Keep moving with your breath. Inhale, come up halfway. Enjoy the rhythm, the flow. Exhale, bend into left knee, sink it low. Inhale, hands lift or just your chest. Exhale, hands come around the left foot, start to pivot. Inhale, right toes to the sky, send it high. Exhale, tuck your chin, you're there. Breathe. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, squeeze right knee to right shoulder wide, out to the side, lift it up. Take a breath. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, step the toes back of the mat, heel to the ground. Inhale, warrior two, arms wide. Reach fingertip to fingertip. Again, bend into your front knee, hips sink low, head stacks over shoulders, shoulders stack over hips. Inhale. Exhale, hands meet behind the body. Squeeze the shoulders back in together as you start to work your arms towards straight. Take an inhale. As you exhale, fold on the inside edge in your left leg. Shoulder drops down, head drops down. Take a breath. See if you can settle into the chaos of movement, the busyness. See if you can relish and capture those moments of stillness before it moves again. Inhale, lift your chest just away from your thigh. Exhale, take hands to the ground, pick up your right heel. Inhale, step it into high plank. Exhale, take a lower. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale to a child's pose. Bum to heel, stretch it back. Take a moment, take a breath. Soften it there. Let it go. Soften into the hips, into the pelvis, into the legs, into the tummy, to the chest. Check in. What is there? Try not to think about it too much. Inhale, ripple forwards into tabletop. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees just away from the ground so we come into a floating tabletop. Adjust if you need to. So as you lift, pick up your belly, pick up through the chest and round through the dome, through the upper back, through the shoulder blades. Take a moment, take a breath. Feel that lift. Press down through your hands, root down. Then from here, press your bum back towards your heels. Your knees come nice and wide, but they stay floating off the ground. A floating child's pose. Chin tucks. Press down through your hands. Sink your head down. Then from here, tuck the chin. Inhale, roll up through downward dog and forward into a high plank. Then exhale, pull it back into your downward dog. Inhale, ripple round, take it forwards. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale, ripple round, take it forwards. This time, exhale, take a lower to the earth. Inhale to your back bend, lift your shoulders, roll them back. Exhale, take it up and back into your downward facing dog. Deep breaths. Check in with where your mind goes. Inhale, pick up your heels, bend your knees, gaze forwards. Come to seated at the top of the mat. Nice. From there, bring the soles of feet together, knees wide. Then roll yourself down to land on the mat. Come into your butterfly. Hands rest wherever you want them to be. Let your shoulders drop, your eyes close. Let your body drop heavy and take a few breaths. Come back to those waves of breath. Inhale, traveling down into the base of your tummy, the top of your pelvis. And exhale, a clearing, a release, an alchemy of whatever's no longer needed. You're there. Be here. In and out, make it simple. Let it be simple. Let your body drop a little heavier. If you're holding anything, see if you can release it. Not with a push or a force, but a putting it down and allowing of things to drop. There's a difference. There's a heaviness, but there's also a softness. There's an ease. Slow, steady breaths. As you come back into the same place you began in, just notice what's here, what's present, if anything has shifted without reaching for it to have shifted. Full deep breath in. Let it go. Take as long as you need here. And if you want to undo the legs and lie on the ground for a few moments, then lie on the ground for a few moments. I'm going to end this here, but you do what you need. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up in this space. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for showing up to be on this journey, this adventure, and just be the very best you can. Namaste, my love.